And I want to ask some of these people, do you liberal progressives honestly in your heart of hearts believe that if you were to merge your liberal progressive world with the Islamic world in dominance, and I'm not talking about Muslims in this country, the Islamic world in dominance, that means Iran or Pakistan or Indonesia, that you would be able to coexist? For all of these liberals that run around, no attacks on Iran, no attacks on, free Palestine. I just want to know that you actually believe in your heart of hearts that if you could cut out the conservative portion of America, cut and paste this Islamic world that you think you support and force it into the same territory with your world, that you'd be able to coexist. I just want to know that. Because what I sense here is that liberal progressives hate conservatives so much that they're willing to ignore and overlook the reality of the people who are making these threats. 1-866-95-PATRIOT. All right, we have a liberal caller. Rob, Philadelphia, go ahead.
I think that the difference here that you're failing to see is, there's a difference. I would hope you would agree there's a difference between, there's a line somewhere, and it's a difficult line to find sometimes, but there is a line where that crosses from free speech into hate speech and into real dangerous hate speech, for example, that I think we as a society need to be aware of and conscious of.
So in Philadelphia, you would have arrested King Shabazz for his crack-a-baby statements?
No, of course not.
That's not dangerous speech? Hold on a second. Play that for me.
I hate white people. All of them. Every last iota of a cracker, I hate him. We didn't come out here to play today. There's too much serious business going on in the black community to be out here sliding through South Street with white, dirty, cracker whore on our arm, and we call ourselves black men with African garb on. What the hell is wrong with you, black man? You had a doom day with a white girl on your damn arm. You want freedom? You're going to have to kill some crackers. You're going to have to kill some of their babies.
That's your city. So a man standing on a street corner saying to kill white babies to get your freedom, do you think that's dangerous?
I could barely hear that, but if he said...
You know exactly... Sir, don't play stupid with me. You know what we're talking about with these new Black Panther Party members in Philadelphia. That was perfectly a digital file. He said if you want your freedom, you have to kill white people and their babies. I'm sorry, crackers. Is that dangerous?
Yes, very dangerous.
So should he be arrested?
If he's saying kill, he's actually instructing people to kill white babies. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. Maybe
you don't. See, that's the problem. You don't know. You're trying to find, in your good liberal heart of hearts, you're trying to find the moral equivalence here. He's black. I don't know. Is that dangerous? I mean, I'm afraid to say something that's going to offend black people if I say this guy's...
No, that's not it at all, Andrew. I'm not afraid to say anything. It's just that some of these issues are difficult.
Now, if a person on private property burns the Koran, how is that more dangerous than standing on a public street corner telling people to kill white babies?
Well, my original point that I was trying to say, the reason it's dangerous is because right now there's people might not, like, the white man is not in any danger right now in this country or anywhere. Whoa.
I thought we believe in equality. There's no adding up things for the white man and the black man and the Hispanic man. We're all equal, I thought.
Of course
we're individuals.
That's how it should be. But it's not. We all know it's not, but that's how it should be. So therefore, people who are oppressed, people who are the minorities, need to be cared for and watched over.
Like children?
How do you think this is how these mobs...
Whoa. Cared for and watched over?
Yes.
But how do you write that into a statute?
Hate speech.
Who decides?
I think it's pretty clear.
Oh, so government decides.
You want to make it states? I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
No, government can declare anything it wants hate speech.
What I'm trying to say is that we as a society, if you look back to Germany back in the 30s and stuff, with the Jews and
that's exactly what they did. They decided what speech was legal and illegal. We don't do that in this society.
Right, but you allow this culture where it's acceptable to hate a certain race, and the next thing you know...
What race is burning the Koran?
I'm saying that I was giving the German example that if you don't say anything and you allow it to build, the mob to build and build and build, and you don't stop it, the next thing you know, you have genocide.
Yeah. Free speech leads to genocide.
I think you know the point I'm trying to make.
No, I think you're trying to give this sort of this wisdom of Solomon power to government that it doesn't have.
Look, I'm not trying to make it into a government issue. I'm just talking to you like one man to another man in just common sense here.
But that's not how the law works, sir. You can't say, I decide, well, we have free speech, but then I'll decide what free speech is.
Well, for the record, I'm not saying that anyone should have stopped this guy. I'm not saying that at all. He has every right to do what he was going to do.
Okay, so then what's the complaint?
I don't have my complaint. My complaint is just that I don't think because you're defending it. You're saying what's the problem?
I'm not. I am not defending what he's doing. I'm defending his right to do it.
But who's arguing against his right to do it?
We're hearing people say the president should shut him down, the state of Florida should shut him down, the police should confiscate his Korans, they should arrest him.
Well, I agree with you. Anyone who's saying that is clearly clueless when it comes to our Constitution.
But what I find amazing is that what I was getting at is we're now hearing that if he does this, this is going to put troops in harm's way. This is going to be an al-Qaeda recruiting tool, like the president said. The president was the one that said we're air raiding villages and killing innocent civilians. Do you think that helps the situation for the troops?
Absolutely not. It's a good point.
Okay, thank you very much for the call. The problem here is people are trying to rationalize their moral relativism, and moral relativism is irrational. Cultural and moral relativism is irrational. It works like this. Well, if Andrew Wilkow said something on the radio that offends homosexuals, we have to get Andrew Wilkow. But because we have a cultural sensitivity towards Islam, if Mahmoud Ahmadinejad is hanging gays in Iran, we can't say anything about that because that would offend their culture. Moronic. And no, free speech does not lead to genocide. That's even more moronic. 1-866-95-PATRIOT.